This is a mantis. It's very dangerous. Nei da. Det er helt dårlig.
After walking over from Paraguay, we had to get into the park, or let's say jungle, of Iguazu Falls in Brazil and country number 6. We were still hanging out with Ida, and now we all needed some action. It wasn't just a splash of water, but a full Iguazu shower.
Venter på bussen. Nå skal vi vente på neste buss, som skal ta oss til neste buss, som skal ta oss til neste buss, som skal ta oss til neste båt.
Vi får se resten av parken. He was right though. We didn't have time to see the rest of the park, but we got to test our patience by waiting for the bus instead.
Parken her har vært sånn 10 minutter gå og se, så har det vært 2 timer buss og transport.
Ja, vi venter på buss.
Venter på buss.
We had to say bye to Ida since she was continuing to Argentina, and we headed north to the beautiful island of Ilha Grande. Here we basically had a whole beach to ourselves, and finally got to go for a swim in the ocean again. To join us here in Brazil, Morten's friends, John and Huan, came to join us on a 2-week trip from Norway. To integrate them into South America and to see the island, we went on a boat tour. And by integrating them, I mean loads of Caipirinha. Of course, we would get our money's worth when it's unlimited drinks. Let's hope our kidneys can handle the great Rio. After walking around Rio for a while, we found a local barber to cut Morten's long and graceful hair.
Jeg skal bare sette på musikk, så vi venter på det.
Skal bare kjøpe dopapir imens. Nice! Woohoo! With a new haircut, we were ready to hit the street parties for this year's Carnival. It was a great experience to dance along Copacabana. With so many people, it was a bit tough to find space to actually dance and not just walk in a line. Still pretty cool since this has been on our bucket list for as long as we can remember. The next day, we were really excited to see one of our absolute highlights of Brazil, the Samba Drome. With our tiny costumes on, we joined the party, but at some point it got a bit too much for John. He eventually fell out of his coma and showed us some moves. We had tickets right across the judges' panel, which was a great spot to view everything. If you watched our film from the Carnival in Paraguay, it is quite clear that Rio was better. It was absolutely incredible to watch how much thought and effort that went into this massive event. Unfortunately, John and Huan had to go home to their jobs and families. So we said our goodbyes and flew north.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard. Once you have located your seat, we ask that you please step out of the aisle so the passengers behind you can pass you. This will expedite our boarding.
Brazil is massive, and with a goal to visit every country in South America, we had to skip a few places. Though we could not skip the infamous jam of Maranhenses. During the rain season, this desert in the north of Brazil creates several pools, which makes the scenery pretty unique. And of course, at a place like this, I had to practice my diving skills.
Det var ikke det mest grasiøse stupet jeg har sett, det var det ikke.
We spent a few hours here and decided to test our influencer game, since we are making these YouTube videos. Not great. Maybe we should work on that. What is great though is
Açai, eller Açai. Açai det beste Brasil har å by på.
You heard him. Açai is some of the best Brazil has to offer.
Hvor mange açai har du spist i Brasil?
I Brasil det en Açai daglig. Det bare å drite og kjøpe iskrem her. Det bare Açai, Açai, Açai. Det ble en til. En til.
We probably had 74 of them, each.
Det blir ikke bedre.
Delish.
Our last mission in Brazil was to get into the Amazon rainforest. To get deep into the jungle, we took a 7-day boat trip on a slow boat. all night spent in a hammock. So we just had to settle in. Observing the life along the Amazon River was different than the life we're used to. People live close to the water, waiting for the boats to cross. Then they jump into their boats because there might be a delivery for them. Or maybe not today. Life on the boat is very relaxing. Most people just hang around in their hammocks. And some pass the time by playing dominoes. Really hard. What got us excited when we got on board was that the food was included in the price, which was already pretty low.
Før den reisen her så var jeg vegetarianer. 5 år, en tur til Sør-Amerika. Det er jo faen meg bare for at det er den eneste maten som finnes her.
Little did we know that the menu was exactly the same every single day.
I dag på menyen så er det spagetti og ris, som hver dag. 2 ganger dagen. Kylling, 2 ganger dagen.
Dag 5, 6, 7 eller 8. Annen greng. Kylling, ris og spagetti.
We spent most of our time productive, editing these videos, looking at animals, people, and enjoyed sunsets.
Gidder du, eller? Jeg prøver å sole meg her. For det som aldri privatlig. Ikke noe som en I Taipava langs Amazonas.
And, of course, we had some beers.
Skål, da!
Kanskje det er pizza I dag? Så jeg går og se på hva som på menyen.
Ja, ble det pizza?
Nei, det vet ikke helt hva jeg skal gjøre av meg. Det liksom en eller annen meny jeg kan se det før. Det liksom det vi har fått ellers, bare putta I suppe. Så det jo fresh. Samtidig. Hva du forventer?
Traveling around in this large country has been an amazing experience. We have spent several nights on buses, in hammocks, and some hostels. We haven't really been practicing Portuguese, but more a mix of Spanglish, body language, and Samba steps. And we don't feel like having another Caipirinha anytime soon. Or rice, spaghetti, and chicken, for that matter. To explore more into the thick jungle, we walked over to Colombia. So that will be in another video.